kommet dybt ind i ghettobydelen Nima, der stinker ubærligt af pis og lort, og man kan ikke fortænke mange i gerne vil væk herfra. I heard you want to go. You want to go where?
I want to go to Europe for a better life.
Here in Nima, what's your situation?
The situation is that there is no job. There is no job. There is no good place for you to sleep. No water, no light. The life is very hard here.
How old are you?
31.
And for how long have you been thinking about going away?
Oh, for about 10 years now.
But you never tried?
No.
And what makes you think this is now you have to move?
And now I'm seeing that I'm a man now, so I can move on. You see?
Yeah. What are your plans?
My plans is to go to get enough money to feed my younger ones.
How will you go?
How will I go? Maybe by road.
Yes.
Because I don't have visa. Getting visa to Europe is very hard.
Can you swim?
I can't swim. I can't.
Jeg skal ind og møde en kunstner, Musah hedder han, som arbejder med at oplyse potentielle migranter om farerne og konsekvenserne ved at rejse ud af landet. Musah,
Hey,
good to meet you.
nice to meet you. You're
Thank
welcome.
you for
You're welcome.
inviting me into your home,
Thank you.
your
You're
district
welcome.
here.
It's a quiet place and I like it. And when I'm working, I have my peace of mind.
You have good peace for your art and also the good light.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some samples of what you're doing.
The footprints signifies where these migrants follow.
So Musah, when did you become part of the debate about migration?
Where I grew up, in the 80s, there are a lot of people who went out from Ghana to Europe, and when they came back, you could see a difference from we and them. And it's like a challenge in the community, like everyone wished to travel. So at a point in time, people were risking their life. And unfortunately, I lost 3 of my friends, 2 who died on the desert, and 1 died on the sea. The one in Libya made it safe, and he went there and worked and made some money. He tried to cross the Mediterranean Sea, and unfortunately he died together with some other African migrants. And the 2 also left home without telling their parents, because there was a news coming on like people are dying on the way, so they didn't tell their parents, and they left. And when we had the news that they got lost on the desert and died, it was really painful, and I was so scared about it, and that's the reason why I decided to stay back home. I started asking questions. What was the reason behind people risking their life? Anytime I see it on the news, it reminds me, or anytime I see their father or their mother, it reminds me of my friends that I lost. And at times, they too, when they see me, they also feel so sad, because we are friends.
Yes.
We play football together, we go to places, and we do so many things together. So it's a kind of something that I will never forget. So it's like a part of me now. Anywhere I go, I try to.
Part of your work now.
Yeah, it's part of me and my work. This normally starts in Niger, where you see a group of Africans meeting at a particular time or like a particular point. Yeah. And these are some of the migrants walking through the desert. The title of this painting is No Hope, No Hope. And this is a situation which happens to my friend. And like this is like a capsized boat with a number of immigrants like struggling in the sea. And most of them don't know how to swim. No. And they get drowned and they died in the... It's really touching painting. I don't like seeing this. Anytime I see this, it reminds me of my friend.
Jeg finder hurtigt ud af, at Musahs malerier stemmer uhyggeligt godt overens med erindringsbillederne hos de migranter, der har forsøgt at komme væk. En af dem er Ahmed, som på sin vej mod Europa rejste gennem ørkenen
og Hogar-bjergene i Algeriet.
We met about 16 people. They are all in the same road. They are all dead because of they moving with one car. And the car spoiled, the driver left them. I see 16 graves. All are Africans, 6 are Ghanaians, 8 are Nigerians, and the rest 2 are Niger, you understand? The toughest part is the working on underground 4 days from Algerian desert, climbing Mountain Hogar. After Mountain Hogar, you climb more mountains.
Were you ever about to give up?
You will give up. I know 2 guys that give up. One is Gambian, one is Ghanaian. And the Ghanaian, in our journey, I asked him his location. I know his house, his area, but up to now, I didn't meet his family. I want to tell them that the guy, I left him in Oga.
What happened to him, do you think?
We was working and the guy is too tired. And the Gambian too is too tired. And the Ghanaian say I should go. I should go and leave him. And I told him you have to try so that we move together. He said no, you can't. And the guy will die. You can see a wolf more than 5 of them standing on the rock, looking at you people, but because you are moving, you know, we're moving 47 people. When they see you, you are moving in crowd. They are afraid, you understand. But you moving in 4-3, they will finish you.
Flere gange har Ahmed hjulpet venner med at planlægge rejser fra Libyen til Malta eller Italien. Og en enkelt gang har han selv forsøgt at komme afsted med båd over Middelhavet. Noget han siger, han aldrig vil gøre igen.
We are on the sea about 4-5 hours journey and the boat was leaking.
Okay.
After the boat was leaking and people started, we started getting some misunderstanding.
Discussions,
conflicts. About the leaking of the boat. Some people say we should have to go back. Yes. Some people say we have to go. I say no. Once we have kids and women in the boat, we have to go back. After we turned the boat, all of us were with water and our legs all was full with water in the boat. We can sink at we can sink at any time. Okay. So we started offloading the water.
It was the right decision.
Yes, we started offloading the water. We came back. We came back within 3 hours. We are at the seashores. Why I changed my mind is last time I was sitting down in Tripoli and my friend called me. His name is Ibrahim. Now he's in Italy. He called me and he said, Ahmed, one of our friends, his girlfriend has died. She went to Italy and the boat was sunk, you understand? But the dead bodies are in this village, Sineti. It's near Musrata, after Tripoli. He said the dead body is in mortuary there, so we want to bury the girl. So we went there. The way I saw the girl, she rotted in the sea. The body is already rotted, you know. I said, no, I changed my mind. I can't go to Italy again. He affected me more than 3 days. I sick about 3 days because of when I think and anytime I saw the girl. She rotted. You can't know if she's white or black.
No.
She rotted totally. And I asked my brother Ibrahim, so this girl, she died in the sea, and he said she died in the sea. I say, no, I won't go to Italy again. And he asked me why I changed my mind. I say, yes, I will change my mind. I don't want to die like this.
No.
I don't want to die like this.
I'd like your comment on one topical debate in Europe, which is in a very summing up way the question of how to stop migration from Africa.
Well, looking at Africa, we have all these kind of resources and still people are struggling. It's so hard for people to survive in Africa. So hard. So if our head of states, they can do something about it, I think it can reduce the migration.
So for these problems, you really blame the political leaders of Africa?
Yeah, to me, I'll just really blame them because looking at Ghana at the moment, we have all these kind of resources, but it's not benefiting the people of Ghana. It's only the politicians and their families, they are the ones enjoying. As long as you are poor, you always remain poor.
So if Europe, to a higher extent than now, chooses to close the borders, to stop migration from Africa, would you say this would be fair?
To me, I don't think it's fair. Yeah, I don't think it's fair because when you close your door to someone, he thinks you are hiding something from him. You get what I mean? Like when you close your door, no, you are not coming. It means you have something which you are hiding that you don't want me to see. So for me, I'll do whatever it takes for me to see what you are hiding in your room. If Europe wants to help Africa, I think they have to send their own people to come and build it, and it has to go to the people who are in need. But the moment it gets into the leaders, it's not going to happen. For so many years, European countries have been helping African countries with money and everything, but still, people are risking their life just to get to Europe. And it's a question people keep on asking. Where is the aid Europe is sending to Africa?
Do you think it's possible to stop migration from Africa to Europe?
Yes, it's true.
It's possible?
It's possible, but it will be hard because of, we are not equal. Me like this, I come, it's okay by me. As somebody, when you say it's okay by him in this country, he will fight you because of he need to move. He need to expand his life. He need more things in his life. You understand? So, immigration, it's not possible to stop it.
Do you say migration is in the hearts of young men?
Yes, yes, all of us, all of us.
But you know it's very dangerous.
Yeah, I know. I know it's dangerous. But I'll try. I'll sacrifice for my loved ones at home.
You will risk your life?
I will risk my life. Serious.